Yesterday, we wrapped up celebrations of the United Nations Day. On this occasion, we acknowledge the 30 years of the UN office's presence in Belarus. 30 years ago, in 1992, the United Nations Secretary General, Mr. Butras Butras-Gалі, signed a decision on the creation of UN offices in a number of newly independent states which emerged after the collapse of the Soviet Union. The mission and mandate of the new UN presences was to assist the countries in the field of development in transition. Throughout the 30 years, the values of the UN Charter and principles of sustainable development and human rights have been guiding our work. UN agencies implemented hundreds of development projects, held thousands of meetings, and hosted strategic senior-level discussions. And we have always focused on the needs of the people, in particular those most vulnerable, including children and adolescents, persons with disabilities, women, rural communities affected by Chernobyl, refugees and migrants, and people living with HIV, as well as those addicted to drugs. This work would not have been possible without close collaboration with all of our partners: government, civil society organizations, academia, the private sector, and all international development partners and donors. We would also not be able to deliver results without our wonderful staff of the United Nations. To all of you, on this occasion, I extend my most sincere appreciation and thanks. We have achieved a lot, but a lot still needs to be done. Complex challenges all over the world and in Belarus require urgent solutions. We need solidarity to address the climate crisis, the food and energy crisis, the growing poverty and inequality issues, as well as the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic. We need also to redouble our efforts to expand civic space and foster people's participation in decision-making. For this to happen, we need everyone to come together and focus on what we have in common. No one actor can address global challenges on their own. Not the UN, not the government, not the private sector, and certainly not the international community alone. As we have in the past, the United Nations will continue to support solutions for people in Belarus. We have an ambitious agenda in the agreed cooperation framework, focusing on the green economic growth, the needs of future generations and youth, also on promoting digital transformation for development and innovation in social service delivery. We also continue to promote equal opportunities for women as one of accelerators of development. I look forward to engaging with all of you as Belarus strives to sustain the impressive level of human development achieved over the last 30 years of independence.